Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Well, just to bring you up to speed, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive, for instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday morning mailbag airs, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup. And I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the December 29th, 2025 episode of Second Cup. We're wrapping up the year 2025. I can't believe that New Year's is right around the corner. My gosh, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day coming up this week, 2026 upon us. My goodness, where did the year go? Man, but it's been great visiting with you every week on the Monday Morning Mailbag and also on Second Cup. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I have got my Nerd Dogs coffee mug here with the the yellow labs and the golden retrievers with the eyeglasses with the duct tape holding them together. And I'm enjoying a cup of Black Rifle Coffee Company Silencer Smooth. Hang on, let me get a sip. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a light roast, just perfect for today's broadcast. We are experiencing a very rainy day. I know that we heard from a viewer, I think it was Scott Martin, who said that his folks were coming out to LA and they were going to be experiencing a lot of rainfall. Well, we're getting a lot of rainfall today, and it's going to be about 60 degrees, and then it's going to get really cold again. So, again, that's just the weather here in Northeast Ohio. But I'm really looking forward to New Year's Day and New Year's Eve, and I'm planning my menu with lucky foods to eat on New Year's Day. What are the lucky foods that you eat and enjoy on New Year's Day? Well, for me, it's pork, sauerkraut. Those are two staples. You got to have that on New Year's Day. Black-eyed peas. I think some kind of bread that rises, a corn muffin or bread that rises like a bread roll. The rising kind of a thing is a good sign. And what else? Something gold, like golden corn is also good to have. Something gold, something that talks about wealth and prosperity, foods of those kinds of colors. So that's what I'm planning for my menu. If you have any favorites, please email them to me. Let me know, and we'll share them with all the viewers next week. I know it'll be a little bit late. We should have probably talked about this last week, but because of that flu going around, I just wasn't thinking straight or planning much for the Second Cup podcast. But we can always share them next week so people can file them away for New Year's 2027. How about that? And I just cannot believe that New Year's is here, and 2025 is going to be a thing of the past, and we're going into 2026, and that marks 10 years since I started this YouTube channel. And it started out very, very small. The videos were maybe 3 to 5 minutes in length, something like that. And my gosh, here we are 10 years later with over 12,000 subscribers. And a lot of great viewers and a lot of great members of the wet shaving community who have contributed so much. So thank you so very, very much. And we also have listeners who enjoy the Monday Morning Mailbag podcast and also this Second Cup audio podcast as well. So thank you all very, very much for making 2025 a great year for the Monday Morning Mailbag and also for the Second Cup podcast. All right, that's what we got going on this morning. Let's pay a few bills and we'll get the show underway in just a moment. Well, do you want to ring in the new year with a great shave soap and splash, something new for the shave den? Well, Bill Murphy's got you covered. He sent us the following email here. The subject heading reads, New to the Shave Den. Hi, Mark. Just wanted to let you know I just had my first shave with an exclusive soap and aftershave at the Razor Company by Ariana and Evans. It's Auld Lang Syne in the new Ultima 2 base. The shave was wonderful. The Ultima 2 base is easy to lather and feels wonderful, and the slickness is outstanding. If you're a fan of A&E's Ultima base, you have got to try the Ultima 2 base. There are a few Ultima soaps on the A&E site with more to come. As for the scent, it's also wonderful. Here are the scent notes: nectarine, blackberries, champagne, effervescence, touch of vanilla, and oak moss. Here is what the webpage says about this scent. Auld Lang Syne is a bright celebratory fragrance built around juicy fruits and sparkling champagne notes. Nectarine and blackberries introduce a lively sweetness before the scent opens into a bubbly effervescence that feels festive and modern. A touch of vanilla smooths the composition, while oak moss adds quiet depth. This release uses the Ultima 2 base, an evolution of Ariana and Evans' premium soap formula. Ultima 2 is designed for exceptional lather density, slickness, and post-shave feel with a blend of butters, oils, milk powders, and skin conditioning ingredients that provide a luxurious cushioning shave. Wow, that sounds absolutely wonderful. So if you're looking for a new shave soap and splash to kick off 2026, check out Auld Lang Syne at the Razor Company exclusively by Ariana and Evans. Bill, thanks very, very much, and Happy New Year. Well, if you're looking to ring in the new year with a new safety razor, once more, Bill Murphy's got you covered. He discusses the Maxwell June razor in this follow-up email here. He happened to order one, and he writes, I have just ordered a new razor, the MJ Double Edge. Now, that's the Maxwell June MJ Double Edge razor. I have seen rave reviews for this razor by A Texan Shaves, Heiko Shaves, Subi Shaves, and Greg Tardif. It's made in Chicago, and since I live in a suburb of Chicago, I'm proud to support this company. When I receive the razor, I will get you my review and how it shaves. He also follows up with this little anecdote. They also have a razor called Twin Blade. It has a unique way of turning a DE blade into a twin blade razor, similar to a cartridge razor. Well, we'll talk about that down the road, but right now, we're talking about the Maxwell June razor. Now, I checked out their product page, and you can get up to their product page at maxwelljune.com. That's maxwelljune.com. And they offer, I guess you could say they offer two different sizes. They offer a short-handled version of the razor, which is about a 3.5-inch long handle, and also a 4-inch long handle, and they're both $89. And when you order the razor, you choose the cap that you want with the razor because the cap drives the aggression level. So they have an SX cap, which is for sensitive skin. They have an MJ cap, which is what Bill ordered. I believe that's the standard aggression for the razor. And then they also have an EX cap, which is high efficiency. I don't know what level of aggression we're talking with each of these, but again, those are the three options. So if I were to get one, I'm going to go with the 3.5-inch size handle and an MJ cap. I think that's the standard. standard size and standard shave. That's what I would go with. So, Bill, I'm really interested in hearing what your experience is with it. And it's stainless steel. It's made right here in the United States in Chicago. $89. Doesn't matter if you get the long one or the short one. You get to pick the aggression level cap to fit on it. And they're clearly marked so you know what you're using. You know, one is marked SX, one is marked EX, one is marked MJ. So you know exactly the level of aggression you're using for that particular shave. So, gosh, I guess you could buy the razor and all three caps and kind of, mix and match. But it looks like it's a really, really wonderful, well-made razor. Looks like the shaving angle is built right into the razor head. And looks like it's going to deliver a really, really smooth shave. So, Bill, please get us a review after you receive it. Really, really curious about this one. Again, folks, the Maxwell June razor made in Chicago, $89. You got some options with it. Longer handle, shorter handle, and 3 different caps for 3 different levels of aggression. Bill, thanks again very, very much. And once more, Happy New Year. Well, speaking of stainless steel, viewer Tim Whitcup sent along an image of a stainless steel razor handle, and it reads, "No launch, no rerun, the RazoRock Vintage Thick Handle, 30 remaining, then it's done." Now, I got up to Italian Barber, and sure enough, there it is right there. I'm at the Italian Barber website, and I'm looking at the RazoRock Vintage Thick Bar Handle 316L stainless steel page for this particular handle, $14.99. And here's what they have to say about it. RazoRock Vintage Thick Bar Handle is polished 316L stainless steel. These handles are machined out of high-grade solid stainless steel rod stock. The benefit with 316L stainless steel is its corrosion resistance. 316L is a marine grade of stainless that is more corrosion resistant than both 303 and 304, making for a handle that is great in wet and humid environments. Many customers requested a handle that paid tribute to the old Gillette common bar handle of the past, and we did our best to come up with a modern version of this handle and made it available in thinner and thicker options. Now, they have a second photo here that they're describing here. The second photo shows the 2 handles side by side so you can gauge the size of this handle, which is the thick version. This handle is great for travel since it is shorter and more compact at 76 millimeters long. Threading is the standard M5 by 0.8 and will fit most modern heads from RazoRock, Edwin Jagger, Mueller, Merkur, and Icon. How about that? So this is a thick 316L stainless steel handle that is paying homage to the old Gillette common bar handle of the past. And it's a good look. It is a good looking razor handle. It really is. Now, the image that Tim Whitcup sent along said 30 remaining and then it's done. I don't see anything here to indicate that on the RazoRock or the Italian Barber RazoRock handle page here. It's available. It doesn't say sold out or anything like that, and it's only $15. So if you're looking for an extra stainless steel handle and one that has a little thicker, a little more substantial, check out this one from Italian Barber and RazoRock, the RazoRock Vintage Thick Bar Handle in 316L stainless steel. Tim, thanks very, very much for passing this along. Really do appreciate it, and Happy New Year to you as well. Well, we have another new razor to help kick off your new year. 2026 in the Shave Den is going to be a great year if you get one of these. According to Tim Whitcup, he sent this along. Good morning, Mark. This morning I shaved with my new RazoRock Mentor razor with the super knurled handle. It gave a nice, smooth shave. The Mentor is supposed to be a step up in aggression from the Mission, but I found it to be mild. The handle is awesome. RazoRock allows you to choose different handles for a lot of their razor heads. Get the super knurled handle if it's available. Merry Christmas. And that comes from Tim Whitcup. Tim, thank you very, very much. And over on the RazoRock page, for the Mentor Double Edge Safety Razor, $21.99. And they also allow you to choose a stainless steel, a 316L stainless steel handle to pair up with that Mentor razor head. And the Super Knurl handle is available. I'm looking at it right now, $21.99. You can't beat that. My gosh, you can get the Super Knurl handle, you can get their Bulldog handle, you can get their HD handle, you can get their UFO handle, but Tim really likes the Super Knurl handle. So if you're looking for a new razor for 2026 in your shave den, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, and you want a nice, mild, efficient shave, check out the Mentor razor from RazoRock, available at Italian Barber. Only $21.99, and you can get it with the Super Knurl handle. Now, I have the Mission razor. I should say I have the Mission razor head, because I bought that early on in my wet shaving journey, and I found it to be a very, very efficient razor. And it came with a beautiful 316L stainless steel handle. Then Greg from Virginia very, very kindly sent the channel the .68 Game Changer razor head. And he said, you know what, I tried this. It didn't work for me. I need something with a little more efficiency and aggression. And he very, very kindly sent it to the channel. And because it's a stainless steel razor head, I decided, you know what, I'm going to take this beautiful stainless steel handle from the Mission razor and pair it up with the Game Changer. So now I have a full stainless steel Game Changer razor in the shave den. And I set the Mission razor off to the side. I labeled it. It's in a little bag. It's labeled so that I know it's the Mission razor head, because I really do like the Mission razor. So I understand what Tim is saying in regards to the Mentor razor as it compares to the Mission razor. Probably, my guess is, in the same ballpark. Maybe the Mentor has just a little more blade feel, but both of them deliver a nice, mild, yet very efficient shave. So either of those would be great for your shave den in 2026 if you're looking for a new razor. And if you can swing it, the Game Changer with the 0.68 millimeter blade gap, which is what we have, is just awesome. So there you go. 3 great offerings for your shave den in 2026. The RazoRock Mission razor, the RazoRock Mentor razor, and the RazoRock Game Changer with the 0.68 millimeter blade gap. If you want something a little more aggressive, they do offer something with a little larger blade gap, like 0.84, something like that. But 0.68 was plenty for me, and really just offers a delightful, delightful shave. The RazoRock razors really give you a lot of bang for the buck, so check them out. Tim, thanks again very, very much, and once more, Happy New Year. Well, I hope you had a great Christmas and a great Hanukkah. I hope you received some wonderful gifts. Maybe you got a little Christmas cash, a little Hanukkah money, maybe a gift card laying around, and you're looking to add to your personal library. Let me share with you what I received as a Christmas gift. This came from my brother Tom, his wife Lori, Tommy, Jackie, Bryn, Kelly, and Anthony. This is terrific. This is a book. It's about 500 pages. It's called The Marvel Age of Comics from 1961 to 1978 by Roy Thomas. And it's from Taschen Publishing. That's spelled Taschen. And this book has the entire history of Marvel Comics from, again, 1961 to 1978. And it is just chock filled with all the history of these great, great Marvel characters like Spider-Man, the Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Fantastic Four, Dr. Octopus, the Green Goblin. It's all here. And this is something that you can read cover to cover, or you can just open it up wherever you want to and just peruse through some of the history. You have all these great full-color reproductions of the comic book pages and the great, wonderful comic book covers. and just some really, really terrific art from the Amazing Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four. And I'm just going through it right here. Captain America, Doctor Strange, Nick Fury, Shield. This is a great one. Fantastic Four of the Thing right here. About ready to do battle. Oh, that's just awesome. The Silver Surfer, Doctor Doom. Oh man, this is just filled with some great comic book history from that age, from 1961 to 1978. All that artwork had that real distinct Marvel look to it, and really terrific. The cover features Spider-Man with the Fantastic Four, and on the back you'll see the Incredible Hulk, and you'll know that you have it if you look at the spine. You've got Spider-Man, Hulk, Thor, and Iron Man highlighted there. And again, it's by Roy Thomas. It's from Taschen Publishing. Again, if you're looking for a book and you're a comic book fan, check this one out. By Roy Thomas, The Marvel Age of Comics, 1961 to 1978, from Taschen Publishing. My thanks again to Tom Laurie, Tommy, Jackie, Bryn, Kelly, and Anthony. Really do appreciate it. The Marvel Age of Comics, 1961 to 1978, by Roy Thomas. Give it a look. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show, and I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that Second Cup.